You good? I'm good.
All right, we got chapter 4 and 1.
Yeah.
Chapter 4 and 1.
Then took Gorgias 5,000 footmen and 1,000 of the best horsemen, and removed out of the camp by night. To the end he might rush in upon the camp of the Jews and smite them suddenly. And the men of the fortress were his guides.
Jump down to 6 first.
Verse 6. But as soon as it was day, Judas showed himself in the plain with 3,000 men, who nevertheless had neither armor nor swords to their minds. And they saw the camp of the heathen, that it was strong and well harnessed, and compassed round about with horsemen, and these were expert of war. Then said Judas to the men that were with him, Fear ye not their multitude, neither be ye afraid of their assault. Remember how our fathers were delivered in the Red Sea, when Pharaoh pursued them with an army. Now therefore let us cry unto heaven, and peradventure the Lord will have mercy upon us, and remember the covenant of our fathers, and destroy this host before our face this day.
Keep in mind, they keep making reference to the Most High. Everything's the Most High. You gotta always come back to the Most High. It's all about the Most High. And brothers understand, it's all about the Most High. Without the Most High, we are nothing.
That's right.
Come on.
So you gotta always come back to the Most High. Read on.
That so all the heathen may know that there is one who delivereth and saveth Israel. Then the strangers lifted up their eyes and saw them coming over against them. Wherefore they went out of the camp to battle, but they that were with Judas sounded their trumpets. So they joined battle, and the heathen, being discomfited.
All right, just drop down. If we want to speed it up, because these are long chapters. But in the future, read all 4 chapters of First Maccabees. All right. Go to the 35th verse.
Verse 35.
So we're in First Maccabees, the 4th chapter, and the 35th verse. Read.
Now when Lysias saw his army put to flight, and the manliness of Judas' soldiers, and how they were ready either to live or die valiantly, he went into Antiochia and gathered together a company of strangers, and having made his army greater than it was, he proposed to come again into Judea.
Alright, so now I want you to go back to the 35th verse and let's read it from the top again. I want to see if I picked up something. And like I said, history repeats itself. I mean, and y'all out there, I want y'all to pay attention too. So let's see if I catch this. Read the 35th verse again.
Now when Lysias saw his army put to flight, and the manliness of Judas' soldiers.
The manliness. What did the white man push today? He want to feminize the black man. Pick up on these things. Read this book. Alright, he saw the manliness. The white man, I like that. For example, look at big old Shaquille O'Neal. How did he act when he on television?
Like a fool.
Like a big dummy for the white man, right? 7'1", 300 pounds. Supposed to be a mighty man.
Right.
That's right.
Like a big.
That's why they want us in dressing.
Right.
Terry Crews too.
And Terry Crews
got
too.
assaulted by that old white man.
Yeah. Crying about how he sexually assaulted me.
But he played the gay role.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Friday after next, he played the gay dude.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
wow.
And now he want to complain.
Yep.
Big black man being molested by some old white guy. But when they saw the manliness, they like, oh shoot, look at the manliness of Judas' soldiers. So that's why when we out here in the streets and we teaching, they say we a hate group, we this and that. Because they see the manliness, they see the beds, the mustache, the hair, the clothes, the dark clothing, us being uniform and in order and discipline. They don't like that. That intimidates them.
Absolutely, because we true men of the Lord.
That intimidates them. They don't like that. I was like the manliness of Judah. This is a black guy. I think he's an actor. and he got a white boyfriend, and he comes on the red carpet with a dress on all the time.
That
Oh,
dark
he's talking
dude.
about that. He's talking about that gay black dude, right?
I think he had like
Yeah.
a director or
He
something.
had played in that show. Man, what's the name of the show?
It's like on it's like a reality or something like that.
Nah, it was like a haunted house one, and then it was like one with a clown.
Lucky, he's supposed to
American
be
Horror Story.
fairy godmother.
There you go. He played on American Horror Story.
One of them people. They changing him to be a fairy godmother.
He's a fairy godmother in those Disney movies.
For real?
Yeah.
I probably was on that too.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So they saw the manliness. So they promote and push for us not to have that manly nature, and some of our sisters do too. They think it's cute to see some of these brothers acting feminine and gay.
That's right.
Mr. Lockyer, one of the most powerful, besides the white man, one of the most powerful spirit that our brothers, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we fear is that feminine reaction.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of brothers submit to that.
Mm-hmm.
You see brothers start teaching you can't have emotional wives, or you see brothers saying happy wife, happy life. This feminine reaction is tearing down the manlyhood out of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers don't want to. They don't want to bump heads with their girl. They don't want to tell them that's it. They don't want to tell them straightforward, and they want to give them an explanation of why they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like for the scenario, I'm going out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give an explanation of why you going out and stuff like that.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, like
That's
she's the
feminine
boss.
reaction.
Right.
Because all the brothers is, and that's powerful in America. That's why one of our that's one of the big deals about that. So we gotta overcome that.
Yeah.
Woman, you know, again, that's found that.
So let's go. Let's drop down to the 52nd verse. So we're in Maccabees, first Maccabees 4, verse 52.
Yeah.
Verse 52. Now on the 25th day of the 9th month,
So we're in the 9th month. This is the 25th day of the 9th month. Read.
which is called the month of Caslow, in the 148th year, they rose up betimes in the morning, and offered sacrifice according to
What happened? What's up? Continue reading.
according to the law upon the new altar of the burnt offerings, which they had made.
So we skipped the whole piece. So so we conquered them. We beat the nations. We pushed them out, and we was able to restore the altars and the
Temples.
yeah, the temples, and sacrifice clean, animals and worship the Most High.
Right.
So that's what this is going into. So read 53rd again from the top.
And offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings, which they had made. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it. Even in that was it dedicated with songs and citherns and harps and cymbals.
And that's what tonight is. The Feast of Dedication. That's Hanukkah. Feast of Dedicate. Alright?
So,
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say this. So, the Feast of Dedication is Hanukkah. That's
Yeah.
not like a high holy day.
Hanukkah, the Hebrew word means Hanukkah, which means to dedicate. Is the video freezing? Can I hear and see us?
Sluggy, the Feast of Dedication is not, my question is, it's not found in the first Bible, it's not found in the Torah.
What's that?
The Feast of Dedication.
No, this is the first time. This is the first time.
That's what I'm trying to
It's
say.
the first time. You get that. That's why we read this. Now you're learning where Hanukkah came about. It's not in the book of Leviticus.
Come on.
But what a high holy day. This is not a high holy day. This is a memorial.
Come on.
It's a memorial.
I knew it wasn't a high holy day.
Yeah, this is not a Sabbath or you understand that?
So,
But we go about it the same way though. But it's a memorial. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So continue reading.
Verse 55. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping, and praising the power of heaven, who had given them good success.
You said 55?
Yeah.
We're in the 55th verse. We're in First Maccabees 4:55.
In chapter 5?
Now we're in chapter 4.
Slacking.
Still in the 4th chapter.
And so, verse 56. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days, and offered burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold, and with shields, and the gates and the chambers they renewed, and hanged doors upon them. Thus was there very great gladness among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away.
So you probably remember this day. This is the day that this happened, and we won, and we pushed the heathens out. So they probably be celebrating and really kicking it. Not turned up on a Friday night, but this is where we could do this at, you know. A memorial, you know, of our day, of the temple and stuff like that, and fighting for our laws and fighting for our heritage and who we are as Israelites. So read on.
Moreover, Judas, and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days.
See, that's how they decided to do that. It wasn't like in the 20. It wasn't Leviticus the 23rd chapter where the Most High said He commanded to do this, but they had dedicated that. But the Most High allowed it. Most High accepted it.
Ordained it.
Yeah, because Christ kept it too. What's that? St. John 10:22.
Yeah, Con, he did catch the feast of dedication.
All right. So continue
That was
reading.
verse 59.
Yeah, we ain't finished 59. Finish 59.
From the 5 and the 20th year,
20th day.
20th day of the month Caslow, with mirth and gladness.
And so that's what we do, all right? For 8 days, like I said, we once we get our land and stuff like that, we could do this for 8 straight days, party and chill and stuff like that, and go into it deeper. Get St. John 10:22.
The book of St. John, chapter 10, verse 22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication.
Yeah, the feast of, it was actually the feast of dedication. So it's showing you in our history books and our records, we kept the feast of dedication, which is Hanukkah.
Chapter 10, verse what?
22.
All right.
And it was winter.
All right. So finish reading that.
In that time also they builded up the Mount Sion with high walls and strong towers round about, lest the Gentiles should come and tread it down, as they had done before.
No, you finished that in St. John 10:22.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
And it was winter.
Yeah, the winter. So where we at? We in the winter season, right?
Nah.
And it says it gotta be kept in the season, right? So Hanukkah is always kept in the winter time.
Right.
In the 25th day of the 9th month. Okay, so that's it for tonight's class. I hope y'all brothers and sisters got something out of that. Okay. Like I said, this is what we gotta do. We gotta be consistent with this, you know. And all praise to the Most High. I'm glad your brothers came out on a Tuesday night. All your brothers and sisters that's on the call, y'all came out. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say We're gonna say the closing prayer and we're gonna say the blessing for the food. We're gonna eat and chop it up. So with that, I'm gonna say, Amaja put your house with them, then they face the east. I gotta show you, Tawab. Ha. Yahweh?
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem?
Ba'ashem.
Yahushai?
Yahushai.
Rakanao?
Rakanao.
Yahweh?
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem?
Ba'ashem.
Barak?
Barak.
Tarak Nawa?
Tarak Nawa.
Rashadad Nawa?
Rashadad Nawa.
The word of Yahweh?
The word of Yahweh.
The word of Yahushai?
The word of Yahushai.
The word of Ahmad?
The word of Ahmad.
Yahweh?
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem?
Ba'ashem.
Yahushai?
Yahushai.
Rakanao?
Rakanao.
Wa'ashala?
Wa'ashala.
Wa'habi Zapaya?
Wa'habi Zapaya.
Shema.
Shema.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Allahayna.
Allahayna.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Akkad. My Shabbat. Men of Israel. Alright, pretty good class, pretty good. Remember we meeting up here Saturday. Alright. If it's too cold to go to camp, we'll probably do some videos and do some
Go to Hebrew.
yeah, go over to Hebrew, have Hebrew class, and have a war room. Go do what we did earlier. Alright? Keep building that chemistry, alright? Okay? We got the stretcher machine, we got the go-out class going. And hopefully we'll see you there soon. Alright? Everybody's gonna join us on Zoom. We have class on Saturday. Alright? Y'all wanna say anything? You stranger?
Not a stranger, kid.
Alright? Well, what about any of your brothers?
It's a very good class today, and I had learned what the Feast of Dedication and its origins was about today. And,
Right.
I'm gonna review this over with my mama to put her on.
Right.
All praises.
Right? And we didn't do this big goal because we skipped a lot of stuff because it's really long, those first 4 chapters. So we probably go over it again Saturday and probably have like another feast on the 8th day, alright?
All praises.
Brother Kabad. Alright, we're about to call a salute. To what? We're about to call a salute. Shakwat Sha'aya.
Hey,
We got the brothers in the different states, alright? So, sisters be seated, alright? Men of Israel. Imaju. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Rakatam. Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Guys, my top. That's what it is.
We're gonna bless the sister too or not?
Oh yeah, sister too.
Alright.
What's that? Rayak Lob and I don't know who Centron is.
That's my girl.
Oh, that's her. Alright.
But that, you know, we came with name.
Hmm?
Her name.
Oh, I remember Zena, Warrior Princess. Okay.
Khan.
Shara Gabara.
Khan.
Alright, alright. Zena. Okay, Zena. Alright. Alright. Men of Israel, Majah. Barak.
Barak.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem Yahushai Shema.
Shabbat. Say that one more time, please.
What's up, huh?
Yahweh Ba'ashem. Yahushai Shema. Adam.
Yeah, it's in here.
Shema Adam.
Yeah, Shema.
Oh, your Bible and your Apocrypha? Alright. That's Obadiah's Bible and Apocrypha.
Wait.
That right there.
On top of that. Okay.
The big doofy one, right? Alright. So we got, I was gonna keep it for myself and just hang it, alright. Alright. So you guys run that.
Yeah, I got it right now. Right now.
Alright, come on. Yeah, so I'm gonna prepare the food.
Coming? Or you staying? What you doing? Hey, Joe, don't be touching me like that.
Oh, you gotta go too?
Nah.
Come on.